Right. So the last thing I want to talk about here is retargeting ads. And we use this mid to bottom of the funnel. It's a great way to stay in front of prospects who've been identified as valuable, who fit the bill. It's a great way to stay in front of them over time. If you're not familiar with the concept, if you have been on Amazon looking at a pair of sneakers that you really like, and the next day you're on Bloomberg and you see that same pair of sneakers, and then maybe a week later you see the same pair of sneakers but they're 50% off, and you happen to see that on a Financial Times website article, then you've been targeted, right? You're being retargeted. And in deal origination, in business acquisition and sale, this is highly valuable because we see a ton of intermediaries specifically coming through. They come to us and they've blown a lot of money on cold advertising. A much more effective process is to do warm advertising, right? So if you've already identified your prospects, the business owners, the referral prospects, the financial advisors, the lawyers, the accountants, et cetera, why not show ads just to those exact prospects? So that's what we do at the bottom of the funnel. So from day one, when you're on our automation funnel, we're tagging all of our prospects so that you can take advantage of this at any time if you decide to flip the switch. So for the HVAC business owner, for example, they're getting tagged and they're getting added to a list. And if you ever want to show an ad just to the HVAC business owners, then when they're out on their HVAC business website, or if they're on Facebook, or if they're surfing CNN, what have you, your ad for exit planning with HVAC businesses or business valuation for an HVAC business, that's going to show only to them. And it's actually very, very economical. So it's effective, obviously, because you're only showing ads to the people who you want to stay in front of, who you want to stay top of mind with. But it's also very, very, very economical. It can wind up being very cheap over time. So you can do this two ways with us. You can do it based on a list, or you can do it based on key web pages. So if you want to retarget people who are just visiting your sell a business page on your website, we can do that. Or if you want to do it by prospect list, we can do that. But extremely effective. I'll give you just a quick idea of what it looks like. We can set up web pages. We can do it based on assets. So if you have white paper, we can set up a trackable link so that anybody who visits that white paper is added to a retargeting list. We can get creepy with this in terms of specificity. So we can set all of this up and set you up for the long game of retargeting your prospects. And each campaign is trackable with impressions and clickbacks to your site and conversions. So you can pivot on the fly. If something isn't working, you can update, you can tweak. We'll run all of this for you. Highly effective. And in my opinion, should be part of anybody's long-term strategy for deal origination over time.